Super, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert from Custodian File. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let's just jump in. This is from a new viewer, Rusty, in Florida. Just recording this object flies into a cloud and kind of disappears. Very odd. If you've been recording these UFO, these UAPs, that really does not happen. This is a little bit of a mystery here. What's going on? It kind of looks round. It could be like an orb, but nevertheless, it disappears into the cloud. And so she's just sent that to me. She's a new viewer. Thank you very much. She just went to the air show, the Fun in the Sun. I didn't even know it was an air show in Florida. She recorded some videos. I found 2 dragons for her. I sent them back. So I really appreciate all the new viewers recording, giving this a try. There are very small, real quick, there are very small UFOs flying around our planet, very small. They like to focus on aircraft, helicopters, airliners, air shows. And I'm here in Marina Del Rey, Los Angeles, where there seems to be an unusual amount of activity. Not only these small UFOs, dragons, I called them dragons 7 years ago. I thought they were dragonflies. But there's an unusual amount of military here chasing these UFOs. I've got all those on videos. Let's go with the next. Thank you. Thank you. This is from Moore in the UK. I appreciate that. Thank you. Just recording a hawk. If you've been watching my videos, anything over 150 feet will get tagged. It'll get reconned by these UFOs, these dragons. So knowing that, you take your phone, you hold it landscape, you zoom in a little bit, not too much because you need a lot of sky. These things are going 2,000 miles an hour. You need a lot of sky if you want to capture 6, 8, or 10 frames. Birds get tagged. Anything over 150 feet. Balloons, drones, earth drones, parasail, kites, really straightforward, just really straight. You can record empty skies. Some people are recording these dragons, but it's so much easier. Just wait for the daytime. You don't have to record at night. It's not that hard anymore. These things are right in front of us. Your cell phone or any other good digital camera can see them. All digital cameras can see IR too, so you don't have to really make an extra effort. Just wait for the daytime, record helicopters, airplanes, look for a tiny dot. That tiny dot will be the UFO. All right, let's go to the next. Super, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. So some of you may have remembered about a month or 2 ago, I said, look for jets at the end of March, around March 26, because I have a 5-year history of jets flying around Covina, all the way up to the Footland area. A lot of UFO activity, a lot. Now, yeah, a couple of days ago, these jets returned, and evidently, these jets went to the Dodger game opening. But nevertheless, jets are showing up, except for the ones from 5-7 years ago. They were definitely chasing UFOs, had nothing to do with the Dodger game. But nevertheless, these jets did show up. Now, I got the video from my contact in Covina, which is 5 miles south of the 210 and the 605, the San Dimas area. So the latchkey hustle, it was very noisy, incredible. 4 jets, latchkey, John, he was like on the phone. He couldn't hear anything. He literally, deafening noise for about a 30-mile radius. Unbelievable how loud even one jet is, let alone 4. Deafening noise. So he takes his camera out, and he's tagging dragons everywhere. They're all over our jets, all over. Now, my person in Covina took her camera out and recorded a dragon coming down her street. Very predictable, very typical. If any, like I said 2 months ago, if listen for jets, in the Covina, San Dimas area. That's basically the 210, the 605, or the 605 and the 10. They were all over the sky. That's like roughly, I'd say, 1 million people like in a 30-mile diameter right there. So nevertheless, so here's the one in San Dimas, and let me show you the Covina interpolation of dragons. This is straightforward science. It's predictable. Not only is it predictable, but it's predictable a month ahead of time now, evidently. So next year, if there are jets over the Dodger game, there you go. I would, you know what? I would just the timing. Find out what's the opening day on the Dodger game. Go to the Covina, anywhere off the 605. Or, anywhere off the 605 and the 10, 605 and the 210. Get a roof or something to stand on. Just get your cameras ready. Let's see, if opening game is 1 o'clock, the jets will be in the air from 12:30 to 1. That's the formula. This is the format. This is like, almost like a sure thing. You're going to record dragons a year from now. All right, let me show you my dragons from Covina at the same time. This was like 12:30 in the afternoon. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, super. Let's go back to March 26, 2017, Covina, California. This lady is just standing outside recording F-18s. They've been around her house for 6 hours, coming and going, coming and going. Those 2 dots on the top left corner, those are 2 F-18s. 4 seconds before this picture was taken, 2 UFOs were in front of those 2 F-18s. And then for some reason it falls out of the sky, it flies up to the telephone pole. And then boom, this is like 400 feet from the camera. This is probably one of the best. This is not a Dragon or drone. This is, the silhouettes were equal to the F-18. So this is like 30, 35 feet. You see the little plasma jets there? How consistent the science is. So it doesn't matter the size of the craft. The science, the physics is real. It's the same. Electricity, they're throwing off plasma jet, lightning bolts, tiny lightning bolts. They've got it figured out. And if we could figure this out, guys, oh my gosh, how exciting. So I'm showing you this from 2017 because it correlates to what happened the other day. So let's go to the next interpolation video. Here it is right here. So you don't see the telephone pole is like 20 feet on the left. It's outside the frame. So she's just recording the jets, and then sure enough, look at this dragon just comes cruising down the neighborhood. Literally, because it flies from right to left, and it even flies in front of the roof on the bottom left corner. So I don't know what it is with this telephone pole, but it's like a gathering spot. You know, it's like ground zero. Go figure. Obviously, they're communicating. They want to see if we'll put 1 and 1 together, if we'll notice. You guys want evidence. You want overwhelming evidence. Look how consistent this is. I mean, this is like again, this is not only consistent and predictable. This is from Latchkey. This is the flight pattern. That's the refueler, I believe, the KC refueler for these jets. But nevertheless, so these jets may not have been chasing UFOs like in 2017 and 2018, but jets do attract UFOs and they attract dragons. Here's the video. This is what more evidence do you want? Now, I'm even encouraging you next year, if you're in the Los Angeles area, again, opening game. If somebody reminds me, I'll post it. I guess opening game would be about the same, somewhere at the end of March. There you go. Just show up about 12:30 in the afternoon. Opening game is like at 1. Go out on a limb here. Have your cameras ready 1 year from now. All right, super. Please remember, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, custodianfile@gmail. I want to hear good and bad comments. Doesn't matter. All right, let's go for it. Okay, everyone, we're going to be closing with these photos here. So this is Covina 2018 in March. This is where the UFO returns again over that telephone pole. So I did a contrast, I enlarged it. Now I'm going to show you the interpolation. Here we go right here, same telephone pole. What are the odds a year later you're going to capture a UFO at the same location? And this was being chased by 3 F-18s in 2018, not 2, but 3. This is just like overwhelming. This is just, like I said, it's predictable. And I hate saying like 100% predictable because it sounds arrogant. I wouldn't even say gravity. If you drop an apple, it's going to fall 100% of the time. It's too arrogant of a statement, but it's just extremely predictable. All right, let me show you some dragons that I found at the Dodger game. Look at this. This was opening day from a couple of days ago. All you do, you go on YouTube, you just logic, say, you know what, Dodger game, Jets over the Dodger game. And for that matter, it's not just Dodger game, but any opening, any baseball in any city, the opening, they're going to have Jets. So when you do, just record them or go on YouTube and just punch in, you pick out the city and go Jets over that stadium. You'll find dragons. This is the format. This is the science. This is how we crack the case here. Same thing, 2022. Dragon flies in over the stadium. Look at this, right in the middle, but you're like 200 feet in the air, in the middle of a stadium, and it's only there for 1 or 2 frames, but it's predictable. This is where they are. So let's go to the next photo. I think you'll find this kind of exciting here. I think this same dragon moves over right there to the middle of the board. Here it is. Look at this. That's what they are. Up close, that's what they are. That's, in my opinion, that's basically a singularity. It's a black hole. They're operating essentially 100% electricity, which makes them 100% pure energy. Pure energy. It's like, wow, how do we even comprehend that? How can something be 100% pure energy? What kind of technology do they have here? Who are these people? This is like next level. This is something else. Yeah, from 2 years ago, 2022. Jets over any game, any stadium. Just look for old video. You'll see these dragons pop up here. So I think that's it for now. If you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, custodianfile@gmail. I do appreciate you watching, taking the time. I know you're super busy also. Thank you. Be safe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.